What's going on, you guys? Gaming Addict here. Does any of you go to E3 at all whatsoever? Well, if you do go to E3, you might not be going next year. Let's get into it. So what's going on, you guys? Gaming Addict here. Before we get on to the video, if you don't mind, hit that like button, subscribe for more content. So apparently over there at E3, the people who sponsor E3, the ESA, have done messed up tremendously. What they've done is they've actually leaked a huge document that you should not have been able to access. The way that you normally were access this Word doc was an Excel document. Is you'd have to put a password. You have to be in the industry to get that password. So only people that they trust that had that password. But something happened along the matter. Someone messed up somewhere, and it's looking like that Excel sheet was accessible to anyone who just clicked on the link on their website. So the E3 website, it does look like this went viral and they pulled it down immediately. But as for those of you that know, on the internet, whatever's on the internet generally stays on the internet. So with this leak, there's a lot of different things going on. There's a lot of people that are very upset because their personal information's been released. So I don't really blame them when it comes to that, because there's a lot of people who do not need people's address. There's a lot of really weird people out there. There's a lot of different personas in the industry that people might actually drive to their crib and shoot them. So that's why it's very essential that we keep this information on wraps, and it's only a need to know basics. If these people trust you to give their info to you, that's on them. But got to keep in mind that some of these people are very vocal on the internet, that are some of these personalities, so we don't really need them getting shot when they go into the grocery store. Keep in mind, we have a lot of females in this industry. We don't need a bunch of stalkers for no reason. It's like I said, there's a lot of weird people in this world. But anyway, not EA. So the E3 event, it's usually around June every year. So the biggest question that I have is there going to be an E3 next year? So there's a lot of different perspectives you can go into. If there's going to be one perspective you can look at is could they survive a lawsuit? When you have 2,000 plus people that are very frustrated that they were affected by this, could be a Class A lawsuit. Now that could cripple the company in general, which would make it to where they couldn't finance stuff like this from here going forward. I don't know if anything like that's going down. E3 might be gone just because of the lack of people that are going now. Keep in mind that the big people, they're probably going to go regardless because they need to cover that event. They need to be there on ground floor, like your IGNs, your GameSpots. So I don't see really any of them being an issue. Your kind of funnies. But the smaller outlets, they might not necessarily want that. And it's like I said, there's a lot of women in the industry, so they might not go just because I'm sure a lot of them has experienced a lot of stalkers in the past. They don't want to really deal with that again. It has been revealed that this isn't the first leak, actually. It looks like it was leaked last year as well. So, what do I think this transpiring with this? I think they're probably going to get sued. I don't know if there's going to be E3 next year. I would assume there is. Maybe someone else would take over it. Maybe they'll make some kind of deal where they'll maintain going to E3, but they'll actually, they'll pay a private security firm to keep that information at wraps. Maybe it'll be a paper pamphlet only from here going out. Like, they'll never keep any of that stuff on the website itself. If you get approved to E3, you have to do it within a certain amount of time, and they'll mail you a list, which that could be just as deadly, because if you mail people lists, they might throw that shit away, and then someone snatches that out of their trash can. So, maybe that's not even a really option. I wouldn't think. But, my personal opinion is I think they'll be fine. I think they'll pay everyone a little something to keep their mouth shut, keep them happy. They'll do some type of up maintenance when it comes to their security firm, because they don't want this to happen every year. Ain't nobody wants this to happen every year. But anyway, tell me what you guys think in the comment section. Do you think this is the end of E3? Do you think that people will feel comfortable going to E3 knowing that their information might get out there? I'm kind of curious what you guys have to say. Definitely put that in the comment section below. This is Gaming Addict. I'm out of here. Peace.